Welcome friends, welcome to another video lectures. So here we are going to learn about human reproduction. This will be the topic, third topic of class 12 NCERT. So here the first we are going to learn about human reproduction. So at first we will discuss about male reproductive system, then we will discuss about female reproductive system, then we will discuss about the other reproductive parts and the activities that are related and associated with the human reproduction. So let's start with human reproduction, male reproductive system. So here we will learn about male reproductive system. Male reproductive system. So here at first we'll have to get acquainted with the diagram. Here you can see clearly, you can see this. So main reproductive parts are testes, then comes your some glands like seminal vesicle, then thirdly comes your prostate gland, bulbourethral gland, so these are the main parts of male reproductive system. So let's see the internal structure. Here you can see in the red color there are one pair of testes. So this remain outside the body and it remains inside the sac or the skin. So that sac is called as scrotum. So this keeps the testes outside the body, and the mechanism behind keeping the testes outside the body is to keep 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lower than body temperature. So this keeps the motility of keeps the sperm cells to active or alive. Otherwise body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. So in this temperature the sperm cells inside the testes will die or they will become immotile. So to keep them active, 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius is lowered. So this is one function of the scrotum. And again here some other parts are the penis, which is the male part, and here there one skin is present over the penis and it is called as foreskin. So this is the foreskin, and here the tube inside that is called as urethra. So from the testes, the sperm cells and other hormones and some other buffers, this all comes through this vasa efferentia. From here it enters to the urethra and ejects through the outlet or urethral meatus. This is also called as urethral meatus. Okay. Then again comes the seminal vesicle. So here it is the storage of the semen storage. Here we have another one gland that is called as the prostate gland. So here there is the prostate gland. It also secretes many kinds of hormones Then again we have one bulbourethral gland. This secretes a mucus type lubricant which is used at the time of sexual contact or sexual intercourse. Some terms we'll learn about, like the spermatogenesis or reproduction. Reproduction, it means means again, and production is to produce again. That means to produce from one to another. This is called as reproduction. Then again some other, like viviparous. Viviparous animals are those which gives birth to their young ones. That means their fertilization occurs inside their body. So for this example, human being and animals, and otherwise they are oviparous. Oviparous, the fertilization occurs outside the body, like the fish and frog. So these are the terms, and again we'll have to, what is fertilization? Fertilization means the fusion of male and female gamete. So there is a female gamete, there is a male gamete. So union, a fusion of male and female gametes is called as fertilization. So this we will learn again afterward. So here basically you should understand about the testis, from where the sperm cell release through the rete testis, from the rete testis vasa efferentia, from vasa efferentia to epididymis, from epididymis to vasa deferentia, from vasa deferens it goes to the urethra to the female body. And the cross section of the testes, here you can see, this is very important. So here the same thing you can see. This red color I have drawn. This is the testes, and inside testes there are about 250 compartments. About 250 compartments or lobes. So these are called as testicular lobe. These are testicular lobes. So there are about 250 testicular lobes, and each lobe, here this is one lobe. So each lobe contains of 2 to 3 other vesicles. They are called as, these are the some other tubes. Here 2 to 3. Suppose here 2 in this lobe. In this lobe there are 4. In this lobe there are 3. So like this there are some lobes, and these are called as seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. Inside these seminiferous tubules, actually the sperm cells are produced. So inside this seminiferous tubules. From this seminiferous tubules, here this red color, so this is the rete testis. This is called as rete testis. After rete testis, here comes the vasa. This is in black color. Vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia. After vasa efferentia, it again ends into a highly coiled, super coiled structure. This is called as epididymis. Epididymis is a highly coiled structure or tubes, inside which also the sperm cells stores for some time. Then it comes to, after epididymis, it comes to another tube or the passes. This is called as vasa vas efferents. Vas deferens. D-E-F-E-R-E-N-S. This vas deferens. So here you can see from the seminiferous tubules comes the rete testis, then vasa efferentia, epididymis, then it comes from epididymis, it comes to vasa efferentia, then again it comes to the urethra. This is the urethra. So this is the same urethra, and from here the sperm cells is H. So here you can see the pathway of movement of the sperm cells or the semen from the male body to the female body. So after this we will discuss in the female reproductive part and in copulation and reproduction. So here you can see the basic structure of male reproductive system. So here this was the cross section, and here this is the from front view. So this is the one testis, and here it will be the other testis. So here I have shown only the one side. So here you can see this is the urinary bladder. And above this urinary bladder comes the vasa efferentia. Then this is the vasa efferentia comes in urethra. And here this is the seminal vesicle. This is the seminal vesicle. Here one pair of seminal vesicle. This blue color. Then comes this is the prostate gland in red color. This is the prostate gland. Prostate gland, this black color prostate gland, and after the prostate gland in the joining there is another gland is called as bulbourethral gland. So this is the bulbourethral gland. This produces lubricant. So from here the semen is passed out. And also here is the joining from this urinary bladder and this. So here there is also a joining, and this joining rather it is in here and below the bulbourethral gland and prostate gland. So here the joining in the this part actually the urinary system and the reproductive system joins. So from here it is a common path. Okay. So here you have, hope you have understood this. This is the basic diagram of male reproductive system.